Hey guys, it's Pixie Paula from Local Choice Spirits, and I am waiting for you to come build a brand with me. You can search for Pixie Paula and find out all about how to build a brand with us. And just remember, right now, watch us on Hip Hop Weekly.
Okay, Hip Hop Weekly All Access. This is Brianne, and we're here live today with the one and only Pixie Paula. How's it going? Welcome to Hip Hop Weekly.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. I've been dreaming of this. This is like the once upon a time dream that I've been having for a long time. So Thank you for having me.
Okay, well, we do appreciate you for checking in. Let everybody know who you are. Introduce yourself.
Oh, thanks. My name is Paula Dizzuti, and I am fondly called Pixie Paula, mostly because I share my story of trying to make magic and spreading some pixie dust. Forever the Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. And I really do believe that there is magic in the world and that it exists. So if we just put that intention out there, we can have magic everywhere.
Okay. Well, for the people who don't know you, tell everybody exactly what you do.
Wow. I never know how to answer that question. I think that ultimately, exactly what I do is I spread love. That's what I'm really about. I'm about creating platforms that bring people and partnerships together so that they can accelerate their business models. I am definitely a business, some people say mogul, but my drive is for business. But I feel personally responsible for creating platforms that take a cause marketing initiative behind the business model because I really believe in partnership and working together. And I actually created that in one of the most lucrative industries on the planet, the beverage industry. And I've been doing this now for almost 15 years. And I've been very fortunate and blessed to build a lot of high visibility or celebrity brands within my platform. So the platform is working.
Okay.
So the traditional model in building brands is very challenging because it's highly government regulated. So the distribution channels are difficult to navigate. And I looked at behind the scenes, what were the opportunities if I could create kind of an incubator platform that allowed the difficult parts of the business to be handled by the people who have been very experienced in the business. And we could bring on talent to help build and promote the visibility behind the brands. The traditional model with a celebrity is to kind of pay them an endorsement fee to have them come in and promote a product. And that works, but not very, very well in the spirits business because more of those brands are having difficulty growing and staying alive than not. And I thought, if we change the model from an endorsement model to what I call an enforcement model, and we give the talent an opportunity to invest in themselves within the spirits industry as opposed to just getting an endorsement deal, then that would naturally filter out the celebrities or even high visibility players that want to be in the beverage business. It's not a vanity brand anymore. It becomes a business decision.
Right.
And so at that point, we're really working together to get these brands saturated in the marketplace based on their own natural local network. Hence local choice.
Okay.
So they come and they partner with me, and instead of taking the money out of the brand building from the beginning or the endorsement fees, we put the money into building the brands, hoping for that bigger play.
Okay.
And that bigger play is really big.
Right.
Clooney sold for $1 billion. You've got players that sell in the multi-millions up to $1 billion. And that's what everyone's chasing. But getting to that space is really challenging.
Okay. Who are some of the people that you've worked with that has brands that's bought into your brand?
Sure. So I have so many great people. Lil Boosie is probably my fastest growing brand and been so proud of what Boosie has done to promote the strawberry kiwi vodka is what we started with. And then we introduced a watermelon vodka that is to die for. They're also good. My brands have won almost over 100 awards, beating the market leaders across the board in every category of spirits. So I work really hard at making sure my craft is creating the cleanest extract on the planet. I want people to really be happy, not hungover when they're drinking my spirits. So we work really hard at that.
Okay.
Tiny had come out and done a lime tequila and a honey orange tequila. Dwight Eubanks came and we did a gin collection, a jasmine tea gin, a lime gin, a pink grapefruit gin, which is my favorite, and a classic gentleman's gin. The Braxtons have come on board. I have Trina Braxton. We did a vanilla pecan bourbon that is so yummy. It's kind of like pancake syrup. It's I mean, like it's not just bourbon for breakfast anymore. I have Tyler Boone, who's an amazing, kind of not country, but Southern rock Americana. And Richard Rollins from Gas Monkey Cinnamon Tequila. Boone's, by the way, is a barrel strength 117 proof bourbon. That's pretty amazing. Richard Rollins from The Fast and Loud on the Discovery Channel. That's a cinnamon tequila. The infamous Hatfield and McCoy brand with a great legendary feuding families that I say come together under a platform of love to really make some impact in the industry. And I know I'm probably missing so many people. And then our newer brands like 50 States Vodka are being endorsed by Titan Fighting, UFC, and I just actually had lunch with Fat Joe to talk about the brand, and Lil Wayne has done some endorsements for me, and just great people coming together. I just launched a 24 karat gold vodka that is filled with 24 karat gold rolling papers.
Oh, okay. What about that bottle?
That is amazing. I wish I had more bottles with me today so you could see, but I have over 50 brands, so it's hard to walk around carrying everything. But you definitely should look at the 24 karat gold shine is called.
Okay.
And we've had Tyga and 2 Chainz and all kinds of influencers talking about it. Locally, the DJs from all the urban networks have showed up while we're actually bottling out the products. We have these bottling parties, and people are showing up. It's just been great. The radio stations have been very supportive of everything that we're doing. Okay. I have a rum called Red Harbor Rum that is a very traditional rum that's like an old molasses-based rum that's Barbados rum aged in barrels. The Striped Pig Distillery, which is my namesake. We've got several brands. A spiced rum that's won numerous awards and double platinums. Okay. And gins and tequila. You get the idea? It just goes on and on and on.
It just goes on and on. Nice. Well, I'm sure people, they want to find out how can they get started, with their own brand.
First, I try to talk them out of it because it's such hard work. It's sexy and it's fun, but it's still really hard work. And you think about when you go into a bar, how many brands are on those bar shelves, right? You are fighting for that shelf space. So you have to be really convinced that your network and your ability to convert your fans into saying, hey, we want to buy and support this particular product. That's the first challenge. Can you meet that test? And if they say, yes, I absolutely want to do this, I'm just loving this. I love the visibility and I it's fun for me. I'm participating by supporting other people's products. I'd like to have my own. Then they just call and we go through the business model and decide. Mine is a equity trade buy-in kind of model. Okay. And there's no copy or paste to the model, but basically laying out there what are the costs to get a couple of hundred cases done to begin with, and what are the costs to get that product distributed throughout the U.S. and global, because we are global. And then we negotiate based on those fees who's going to do the work and who's going to bring what to the table. And that's how we decide the buy-in and what the equity piece will be.
Okay.
And it's okay, too. I say for people that don't want to go global, that they say, you know what, I own a bar, I own a restaurant, or we're always going to a particular club. I call that like a house brand or a boutique brand. That they just want to do it for, their own friends, their own network. And that's okay too. We even have other people who want to do personalized branding, where they're just putting their own personal name on a label, maybe for a wedding or an event or a festival.
Oh, so you just do labels too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We're everything. We're totally turnkey. Okay. Totally turnkey. Been doing this almost 15 years. And we have built a network of supporters that's second to none.
That
I
might-
say jokingly, all roads lead to the Pixie, but my heart is really in making sure that everybody gets their best chance of success. And if they do what I tell them to do, they do have the chance of getting to that $1 billion mark.
Okay. So with the labels, like, can you select like your own, I guess, your favorite type of drink to put the labels on, or how does that work? How do you guys decide what the labels are going on?
Mm-hmm. So first category is yes. What do you like to drink? Because if you're going to promote your product, you want to be drinking something you absolutely love.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a big drinker. They tease me all the time. I'm not a big drinker. Mm-hmm. So I have a very sophisticated, refined palate. I say to them, "What do you like to drink?" Because you've got to be passionate about pushing your product. And then if they say, "Oh, I want to do a vodka, I want to do a rum, how about a bourbon? I think I want gin, or I want a tequila." I even do blends. Mm-hmm. So I'll take a vodka and a rum. We have a new product called Escape, and it's a vodka and a rum blended with mango. It's so yummy. So you can even play and just be experimental.
Okay. So like you do like tasting.
Yeah. And then they decide if they want it to be flavored or not flavored. And then we develop a recipe. And once we get that recipe down pat, we turn it into a formula that we can take and scale up to size.
Okay, great, nice. Okay, interesting. Now we have some bottles here on the table. I see the Tiny's tequila. I see the, what is it? Thanks, or just THX?
THX, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like the girl with the liquor in the trunk. This would have been great if I was in high school still.
Right, okay.
Back in the day, though, the drinking age was only 18.
Right.
Yeah, so these are just a couple of products. The Thanks brand is kind of one that's after my heart. Mm-hmm. And Thanks, THX, is the #1 texting word in the world, and I happen to own that trademark. Mm-hmm. But on that bottle...
I do that, too, all the time.
Yeah. Guess what? This is a branding about blessings and abundance. Uh-huh. That bottle has thank you written in over 200 languages all over the bottle. Oh. And there has been science over the last decade that has supported and shown that if through positive intention, the power of positive words, kindness, prayer, intention, blessings, abundance, gratefulness, you can turn dirty water molecules into clean water molecules. And this science is being advocated and promoted all over. The millennials are all talking about it. I even recently was at a #1 restaurant in Memphis, and I said, let me talk to you about the power of positivity when you literally pray over liquids. And they said, oh, we do it all the time. We say prayer over making our ice. When we do that, the ice comes out clear. When we don't, it comes out cloudy. I'm like, did somebody tell you I was coming? Like, do you really know this science? And they're like, of course we know this science. So Dr. Masaru Emoto was a Japanese scientist that dedicated his life to trying to show that our bodies are mostly made up of water, and that what we tell ourselves can cause either illness or health. And I thought, well, you know what? If that's true, then all spirits start with water. So let me start by purifying the water. So I say it's corny, but we'll have like a monk and a rabbi and a priest doing prayers over our water, but putting thank you all over the bottle and coming from that space of abundance. That's making, I say holy water. It's making pure spirits there.
I get that. Definitely. Well, leave us with your social media handles and how you can be reached and how, your website information and so forth.
Yes, thanks. The website is localchoicespirits.com. You can find us on Instagram as Local Choice Spirits, and my personal Instagram is Pixie Paula Official. You can find us on Facebook at Local Choice Spirits or Pixie Paula Official. Also Paula Dizzuti. And we're on Twitter at Local Choice US or Paula Dizzuti. I'm easily reachable. It's Paula, Paula, at localchoice.us. Say .us because it's all about us.
Okay. All right. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you. We do appreciate you for checking in and speaking to Hip Hop Weekly.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to come back.
Okay.
Cheers.